Nah, a couple flu boys. We came back strong, dude. We're coming back strong because we're on a quest.
We're not
We're
coming
on,
back
we're,
anywhere.
we're on a quest, dude.
The quest to hell.
No, we're a quest out of hell. It's like Dante's Inferno, dude. We're getting out. We're trying to get out.
Actually, you know what? We're both wrong here. It's a quest to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh shit, I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, dude, just a couple flu boys. We've made our recovery. We're on the quest for Kal-El, dude. Hey, did you watch the Christopher Reeves documentary?
No, why would I be watching that?
I don't know. It was like called. It's literally called Superman, and it's
No,
on
man,
Max.
I'm not gonna try. Listen, I'm already sick. I've been getting screamed at all day. And now you're like, Taylor, why don't you watch something sad? I can't. I'm having like some type of Christmas movie in the background. It's usually some type of Hallmark movie, and I'm kind of enjoying it. It's still putting me in some type of good spirit. The movies are total crap, but I feel the Christmas spirit as I am watching
It's
this.
true. I was watching Home Alone 2 last night as I went to bed.
Okay, we rewatched Home Alone 2. I absolutely hate Home Alone 2. And as a
What?
child, hold on, let me tell you why, Joseph. I do have my points here. How do you go for the bad guys from robbing houses to we're gonna kill this fucking kid? You can't do that. You can't now turn into murders. Yeah, I'm gonna feel better when we
They
take him to
wanted
the.
to kill the kid in the first one.
Yeah, but that's different. They were in another city, not knowing what was going on with his situation, saying, looks like our luck has changed.
Look, dude. All right, look. Stop. They were
I
still
know.
robbing children and places, and then they found out that kids in the city's like, oh yeah, sweet. Knock out two birds with one
Why
stone.
wouldn't you just leave him alone?
Because they wanted revenge, dude. You saw his hand, it had the M.
I'm going to take revenge on a 10-year-old. Also, Kevin's family fucking sucks. Oh, we're going to stick up for Buzz? Buzz is gross. I would never stick up for that thing if it was my child, okay?
Kevin, I'm gonna feed you to my tarantula.
Jeez, and then like to embarrass him at the choir, and then when Kevin retaliates, everyone's like, "Kevin, you're such a dick." What?
That's
Are we
true.
walking?
They do hate him, and then he's like feels bad at the end. It's like, no, you shouldn't. I mean, your mom's cool, but like, that's it.
Yeah. So many things could have been different. Also, I even told Megan, the guy who works at the hotel's got to be some type of pedophile, right? The moment Kevin walks into the lobby, he's like, "What's that kid doing
Yeah,
there?"
find out everything about him.
By the way, that could have been someone's child. Like somebody that was already staying. What do you mean? You paid attention to every kid that walked through that door, huh? Weirdo. Say it.
Yes, yes, yes. My hotel. I know every single person on the premises. Look, dude. Look, we are in the holiday spirit. Okay, we are in the.
So that has nothing to do with National
Our
Treasure.
yeah, with our quest.
Yes.
The secret lies with Charlotte, dude. We've
It's
been saying it.
always from the start. Okay.
We're on the quest for Kal-El, the Traveler. Ah, yeah. Um, we have the last surviving member of Veritas show up in this episode, y'all. Okay? I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but whatever. If you know the episode, you know the episode. But I feel like we should also address some emails we've gotten, Taylor. We've got some two great emails
We
from
have. We have.
our. Let me pull them up real quick. Um, we'll first start with Joy. I believe she sent us the first one. Joy, always a pleasure. We did miss you. Because, yeah, when I saw your name pop up, I was like, wow, Taylor needs to read this one. Okay. And yeah, it was a long one. It was a long one, but we love the long ones. But yeah,
Yes, no,
no.
and once again, obviously, Joy had to take Joseph's side with last episode, with everyone just obviously agreeing. God, Taylor, you didn't like this episode. What's your fucking problem, man?
You called
Joseph's
it, dude.
right. I I knew that people would say that. I just thought that they would hear me out, and I don't think people heard me out. And instead, they were just biased. So that's what really my issue was. The thing with Joy, though, on why I do enjoy reading the emails. All right, you got me again. So with Clark. with Lois, with him finally flirting with her. All right, I have to give up one thing, and that's because Joy decided to point it out to me, and I do agree. It was the first time that Lois showed interest. Even with that little trip and fall and her just being immediately turned on, she still hit on him in that moment, which she has never done. So the fact that those comments were made right off the bat is the reason why Clark was then thrown off, which is why he finally saw the open door. Once again, my girlfriend in this world, in Petty, married with Pete Ross, who's not black but French. I just enjoy the fact, okay, all right, he bit because he finally saw the bait. And Lois
Mm,
wasn't hiding the bait. I
right.
enjoy that. You got me there. You got me there. But nobody sticks up for Kara last episode. Just want to point that out, okay? And she was half the fucking thing. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, thank you, Joy, for the email. Um, we love the in-depth analysis and also the catch-up. Obviously, you're catching up and everything like that. So appreciate you as always.
She
Shout
goes
out
through
Joy.
each of their relationships per episode. It's actually pretty phenomenal.
It's
She
it's
goes
great.
through with Hydro, she goes through it with Crimson. Uh she is the one that is lucky for you folks guiding me through some of these difficult times. Or should I say confusing really?
Yeah. And no, look, you can't say that they did not get your side, Taylor, because we will now go to Richard. We're going to go to Richard now, aka
Yes.
Rocky from Texas, because I
Shut
loved
up.
his first couple sentences. Uh, he was like, I was ready for Taylor to like slash love Sleeper. However, was not ready for him to not like Apocalypse. But wait, then have some valid points for not liking it.
But see, now he didn't even mention the valid point. So I feel like he's just wanting to make me feel better about myself. But in the end, it's Richard saying, see, Taylor, you got some valid points. High five, moron.
Hey, valid points. I won't tell you which ones, so
Yeah, I'm not going to tell
don't
you
get
which
carried
ones.
away. Don't
Yeah,
get
I'm just
carried
going to
away, Taylor.
sum it up as way to go, kid.
Here's to looking at you, kid. All right, but yeah, and then
I'm just
apparently he
kidding.
wants
Richard, it's great.
he's trying to pick fights with Sean on Twitter, dude. I mean, I don't know. Hey, we don't want fans to fight, dude. Come on, man.
You gotta have to cut that out. You can't put any drama. What was that?
Watch Sean just find him
Yeah,
somehow.
exactly. By the way, they're both on Twitter, you douchebag.
Battle of the fans. I want to
We're
see
not
it.
having that. All right.
No, I like it.
Everyone's nope, everyone's gonna love each other. We do appreciate though the email from Richard, obviously also pointing out a little behind the scenes thing of Tom using his middle finger in order to push up his glasses, because that was him saying "fuck you" to wearing glasses, which makes
That's
me. Did you understand that? It's like, okay, so wait, how dare you make me wear these
he
fucking glasses?
directed the episode too, so it's like, Tom, are you flipping yourself off?
He's such a rebel. It's
Dude,
insane.
I know. I wish he was the one like just ripping ass on set instead of Michael Rosenbaum, dude.
Is that really? Wait, what?
Michael Rosenbaum was notoriously known for like farting really loudly like all the time while on set.
Wow, that's kind of would piss me off.
Well, if it smelled, then yeah, I get pissed. But if it was just loud and it was like random, I'd probably laugh.
What do you mean just loud? What was coming out then? Loud?
Like like a loud fart.
Man, I don't do that. Okay, I don't have a butthole.
Interesting. All right, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. But no, thank you, Richard. We have not filmed the season finale yet. That'll be later this week. And then at that point, I think we should Taylor have our categories at least kind of fleshed out a bit, so we can give the fans a nice 2 weeks to
Are you
get
kidding
that
me?
shit
No,
in.
no, no, no. Everyone needs to be sending in their nominations right now. You already know it's going to be best, worst Clark moment, best, worst Lax moment. Those are
Typical
still going to
ones.
be in play.
Yeah.
Biggest pervert. I think we all know who it's going to be, but that's why we had to change it. So remember, you got to give me best pervert, worst pervert. The
Mm-hmm.
other thing that I
Best
want,
plan, worst plan.
I need best kiss. If you don't choose Bizarro and Lana, I don't want to fucking hear from you.
I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. There's a lot of good kisses out there.
You being serious right
How
now?
about that kiss on the cheek by Lana and Clark? How about that other kiss on the cheek by Lana and Clark?
Did you see that hug, Taylor? Did you?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? How about that sexy time in the barn? But yeah,
Which
no,
which one?
but yeah, then of course, villain of the year. Thank you to back to Richard's email, and the last part I'll mention about it is that he got a great nomination for villain of the year
It
or
could
season,
win. It could
whatever.
win.
It's amazing. We'll save
It's
it
a
for
strong
the award
argument
show. It's a strong one too.
because you're
Um,
blaming something on somebody, but the problem is I hate that something more than that. So
yeah,
it's very complicated for me. I do love the nominee though. I'm not going to share it, and that's because a lot of other audience members will copy it and they'll be like, "Oh, I just thought of this all on my own." I'm not playing that game. But also at this point, you should be sending us stuff.
yeah,
Back to National Treasure.
right. Look, it's a big deal today because this is the penultimate episode of the season. The second to last. We got the finale next week. We're on quest today. Big things are happening in this episode that builds up to the season 7 end. Yeah. It's been a long journey this season, huh, Taylor?
I don't even know. Okay. I'm okay with the treasure hunt aspect of this, and I really can get into that. I rewatched it. First time around, you and I watched it together. I was like, this is garbage. Second time though, I could get into certain things. The thing that I still just think is garbage is it doesn't make sense. You can't do certain things and have certain people be alive. Also, why don't you just make up a new character?
No. No. We don't do that, Taylor. We don't make
What are
things
you
make sense,
what are
dude.
you saying right now? You are the one that's looking at me. Taylor, shut up. What? How? The person that is the last member of Veritas is ridiculous. It
Look,
is
man.
flat out ridiculous. Also, I think there's multiple guys. I was teased at the beginning of this. Also, the cave stuff. How is Jimmy the expert? I know Jimmy the hero. He's my favorite. Everyone knows this. Chloe's like, what fucking caves are you talking about?
Well, she's trying to hide it from him, dude. You know them.
No, she's
They
not.
hate giving information to Jimmy.
How does Jimmy have more information just by looking it up on the internet? Shouldn't Clark know what these symbols mean a little bit better than Jimmy?
You mean Naman?
Sorry, there's a lot of spoilers I'm giving, but this episode again, I I did think was okay. I'm still everywhere. Everywhere. And it just makes me mad. But no
Well,
matter what, never angrier than the last half of last season. Never will I be that angry again.
that's true. That last half, I don't think anything can get worse than that.
No, no, that scars you forever. I'll always remember that as a saga of kill myself.
Fucking
With
Lannaville, dude. And you said you
with
missed it.
I've said
Even
it
Joy
twice
pointed
now.
it out.
It's been twice. I know. Uh there are certain times I can't take it back. And the times that I've said it, I think I still mean it. This second half has been the biggest roller coaster. And like I said, there are things that I can take that I like, and then you just throw me something where that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You could at
But
least done it better in making sense.
I
Also,
could help you make it make sense right here, bro.
no, 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 no. If you just say Veritas, I swear to God.
No, 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 no. Dude, okay. Look, Veritas. Veritas, baby. God, I wish it was like an acronym for something. Not just a fucking dumb word. What did it mean again? Wasn't it like a Latin?
You
Fuck
were
is
the
that
one
shit?
that's supposed to know this.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm thinking how this is. I'm still trying to connect dots on how certain people are alive. Also, what you and I thought with the theory was the whole Genevieve and Lionel killing Genevieve's husband together and then having some sort of secret affair, which I was going to be kind of into, even though it's still not Martha, so it doesn't really count. And I don't like to think of others having sex with him besides her. When it comes to, though, our theory, it's now completely wrong and nobody knew.
Veritas in Latin means truth.
Also, this person is the Veritas is evil.
No, it's truthful. All right, it's truthful. Okay, and look, a fun fact just to start us off with this episode is that the director of this episode. Let me go back and find his name. Ken Biller. I thought this was funny because, like, I feel like it could have been a flip, like Ben Killer, but his name's Ken Biller.
That was like the worst old man joke that you
Right?
like enjoyed.
Yeah,
What is
Ben Killer, almost like
how
Ben Stiller.
how old are you, huh?
Old
You
man wisdom, dude. Come on, man. You know the
okay?
name.
That's fair.
You know
I
the
don't know the
name.
name actually. I don't know the name at all.
um, but no, he apparently came back to direct, and he hadn't directed since season 3, episode Shattered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do they
Last
were
time we saw Morgan Edge with the face transplant, and when Lana got her stupid leg trampled on by that horse, R.I.P. Cyrus. Yeah, chamomile. I had some chamomile tea, this past week. Not gonna lie, dude, it was delicious.
Shout out Shattered. I definitely need to rewatch that one. That one brought a lot of joy to me. I miss it. So that was the last directed episode from this person where I mean, I don't have a problem with the direction. Like I said,
No,
I
that's what
could
I was
tell.
thinking. Like, because you mentioned how
Yeah.
we kind of actually enjoyed the episode a bit, and I think that's the reason why. I think that guy brought back some spark into it.
No, I think he knows how to tell a proper story with the storyboards and understand where things go in order, which seems to be a rare case in some seasons. With this one in particular, I'm still.
Yeah.
This is a conflicting season for me. I don't even have the words to be able to explain what season 7 has brought. It's it's gonna drive me crazy. I think every episode is good and bad.
It's
I
weird,
mean,
yeah. We had like a crazy 50-50 mix this season. Like,
yeah, and it's even with last episode how I said Carl kind of ruins it, and with this one, I think who they made the villain kind of ruins it.
yeah. Oh, I can't wait to start on him. But before we start on our quest, remember that this is the Somebody Save Me podcast. We're
Give
so
us
hungry. We're
five
so hungry.
stars. 5 stars for QUEST. Oh, 5 letters,
Oh,
5 stars. That's right, everyone. I can spell.
that's right. Spelling bee champs, 2nd grade. What's up?
No,
Oh,
I
I was.
never. Oh, no, you weren't.
I was, dude.
No, you weren't at all. Show me.
I don't have
Show
that
me a
shit
picture of your
lying
second
around.
grade class. Let me see.
Oh, what does that mean? What,
What
they're
do you
all
mean?
Mexican? What are you gonna say?
What are you talking about? Did you go to an all Mexican school? That wasn't what I was implying at all.
No, it was a good mix. I had some black, had some Mexican, had some white,
Oh, yeah?
like pasty white, dude.
Mine didn't have any of that, only whites.
Oh. Well, then. Two nerdy idiots are back to host this wonderful show. And yes, so 5 stars for the 5 letters Quest. Johnny Quest.
Do you ever watch that? I always, whenever Tsunami in the 1999, that, and they always have like the Johnny Quest episode.
Yeah, as soon as
Somehow,
they would throw it on, I'd be like, I'm good.
I'll wait 30 minutes for Batman later.
Yeah, cool. I'll see y'all in an hour.
Yeah, assholes. But Johnny Quest was never something that I was able to get into. However, shout out right, we're going on a quest.
How
One
about
of us could be
Johnny
injured.
Quick, dude?
Why am I doing Johnny Quick? You talking about the DC character?
Yeah, dude, because that's better.
Yeah.
And that's more in line with what we're doing.
Yeah, that's Golden Age character right there. You're trying to go way back on me. Oh.
But seriously, we're going to go ahead and get started on our quest in Smallville. Let us ride, baby. Let's go on this quest. Come on. Come on. Come
I
on.
don't want to go.
Come
I'm
on.
busy.
Well, too bad, because we're immediately opening up to some old fuck looking at the cryptograph that Lex got last episode from that random. What was it? The fucking.
We're at the Antique Roadshow, and we have a man who's trying to find the value of the clock. He says this is really old.
He's
I'm
like, oh my god,
thinking,
unbelievable, immaculate. He has a magnifying glass, and it's like, don't you have glasses, dude? Can't you just put on some glasses, bro? Come on, man. But yeah, he's looking at it. It
wait,
looks
that's
like
not the
he's.
same thing. I know what he's looking for. He's looking for the maker's initials. That's what he's doing right now. He's wanting to see where it came from when an item is this old. Once again, I'm an Antique Roadshow fan. With an item being this old, it's going to have markings from the creator, and that is what this man is looking for right now.
Oh, that is true. He is looking for something, and he does tell Lex like this is incredible, but the complication, like it's like one of a kind. I mean, I'm sorry to say, I don't know. I don't know what this is. And we got Lex's bodyguard in here. Lex is by the fireplace, of course, in his
Um,
mansion.
Lex yells at this guy, I didn't come here for you to just look at it, you piece of crap. I need answers.
He's like,
Okay. I need more time. I've never seen this before.
he's
I
like,
said
I
one of a
literally
kind.
just sat down and popped out my magnifying glass, man. Like, what do you? I mean,
Maybe if I take it to my office, because I have better tools there.
I could
No,
take it apart.
the cryptograph isn't leaving this fucking room. It holds great sentimental value for me. It's priceless. Okay, well, I can't help you then. I'm going to go home now. I'll see you later.
Well, if there is no way to decipher the meaning, it seems your priceless heirloom has no value at all.
Have fun finding out.
Yeah, so then Lex is like, basically, fine, take it. So
Just
the
reminded
dude,
me of American Gangster. Take it with you.
yeah, take it with you. Like, thank you, Frank. Dog, I
Yeah.
just watched that the other day. How the fuck why did you just quote that? That's crazy. I literally just watched that, like, on
By,
Friday.
by the way, that's what Lex did. That's why I thought of that. And I've seen that movie a million times.
He's like, when you see the street stuff, it's like it's chopped down
It-
like 40, 50%. It's 100%.
It's 100% pure.
And he's like, you mind? He's like,
Frank, do you
take it with you.
mind? Take it with you.
He's like, I don't want that shit. Yeah, get it out of here.
No, more like he wants that. But dude, you're not shooting up here. Get out.
Yeah, but I just love that everyone, as soon as they see it, is like, yo, this is the purest shit I've ever seen. Yo, can I have some? Please. Please, come on. Like, this shit's so good. Come on. And then the guy, you know what blew my mind was that one dude said, this shit's so pure, you could even smoke it, for them white kids who were scared of needles. It's like,
The white kids
what?
that are scared of needles can smoke. And I thought the same thing. Thank you for pointing that out. How do you do that?
How do you have such pure heroin that you can smoke it? That blows my mind.
So
Is it because it's just chopped up so much with other chemicals?
maybe, and but that's the thing is when you be able to, however you're smoking it when it's pure, wouldn't it be able to, unless you're not supposed to smoke it, and that's why. Because if you smoke it, then you probably could easily die, or you're not getting the high that you need. But
Yeah.
it's so pure that no matter what, you're getting high.
Yeah. Man, love that movie. It's so good.
Yeah, Joseph, because it always has the most important rule of life. Sometimes when you're ahead and you quit, it's not the same thing as quitting.
Yep. And what does he do? Doesn't quit.
He doesn't
Fucking idiot.
quit. Well, no, it's usually when you're like that big, you don't stop.
Yeah. Well, should have never wore that coat, dude. He'd be all right.
Yeah, thanks, wife.
Thanks for this fucking amazing but shitty gift.
Yeah, that's 3,000 alpaca. You blot that shit.
So, old guy leaves the mansion. Lex immediately goes to his guard and says, hey, fucking follow his ass 24/7, round the clock, security detail. Do
I'm
that
just
shit.
gonna also say this though about the old man. He doesn't seem like somebody that's gonna screw you over, Lex. He seems more excited about finding out what it is. So you being this paranoid with it, it's a little bit overdone with this old man.
Yeah.
Hey Joseph, how long has that been there?
That sword?
The symbol on his fireplace, was that always there?
It actually has. It actually has been
Okay.
there. Yeah.
I didn't know if that was a thing or not, and then it was added here. Okay, so that was always there.
Yeah, because I remember specifically when we even had to watch that deleted scene where Jimmy was like finding the secret button to get Kara out, like the to basically cut the feed. Remember how Lana and Chloe were trying to get Kara out from Lex's grasp when she had amnesia?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was like a scene. I remember seeing the fireplace and thinking like, what the fuck is in the middle? Like that's been there for a
Okay,
little while. So
but only
honestly,
this
I won't say it
season
won't always be there. Yeah, I don't know if it's always been there, but I know it's been there for a little while for sure.
for a few episodes since
At least.
February.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. When
Okay.
they changed the stained glass.
And I didn't know that Jeremiah Bullfrog's father was also going to be in this. So I'm glad that we finally have an introduction of an old character. This is fantastic.
It's beautiful. So yeah, now someone breaks into the mansion, and it's the same fucking dude we've seen basically last couple episodes. He tried to stop him at the bank, and then he also killed his old assistant, Gina, and now he's in here. Him and Lex are fighting, and homie looks like he's very skilled. He's holding the knife underhand, which is crazy. He's doing Winter Soldier shit. Um,
He just threw it up in the air and spun it and then caught it and then stabbed Lex in the side. Lex then falls. Well, I don't know why he passes out of here. And
Dude, it
now
looks like he stabbed him in like the fucking kidney or something. Like Lex
it,
should be dead.
yeah, he's not going to make it unless this man is so skilled that he knew where to stab him in order for him to still be able to live.
Watch out,
That
he's got a knife!
It's not a knife. As though the camera then pans out, what do we do see is that this man has not only stabbed Lex, but he's carved something into his chest.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it looks exactly like a symbol from the cave. I immediately put down in the notes, Jeremiah Bullfrog, I can sense you.
Dude,
I
those
miss
cuts are
you.
so fucking deep. I hate seeing shit like that.
Uh, I don't know. What would you rather watch? That or the bathtub scene with Hannah?
Uh, I kind of wish they
I
still
think
had
they
that scene
cut that whole
around,
scene. Yeah, they
just
cut
so I could see how bad it was again. Because I remember it being bad, dude.
Joseph, it didn't end. It was 8 minutes
Like
long.
they fucking they showed it
I
slowly and on each arm, and I'm like, dear
I'm ne-
God, dude.
no,
Like,
I'm not. I hate that shit so much. I usually would fast forward it, but I thought it's Netflix. It's not going to be that bad. And then it kept going and going. And I'm like, what are we talking about?
it's a cool 5 minute suicide right here. Dope. Can we cut to the next scene, please? I'm like over here
Man,
fast forwarding, but
I
it's
miss
crazy.
that
Yeah, they
show.
really did. Yeah, first season.
Yeah, not second season. Gross.
That was extreme, dude. When you get,
Yeah, I don't.
let's just say, bullying and
Let's
mops.
just say we missed the hot tub.
I think so. I think I'd have to agree with Taylor at this point. I missed the hot tub because when I saw the bathroom stall and the broom handle
Oh my God, we're not
and
talking about
the
this,
kid,
man.
it's
Continue on with the episode. Damn.
all right. Sorry. Yeah, we got past our intro. We saw Lex carved up. We now see him stitched up, and he's in the hospital. His chest looks terrible. Kind of looks like Jigsaw.
Yeah, it looks really gross, but I immediately thought Indian symbol. I didn't
Yeah,
think Kryptonian symbol. Did you?
I mean, anytime I see a symbol, I'm thinking Kryptonian. But in a way, I mean, it's kind of still both the same because I mean, usually what's in the cave is Kryptonian. So, but yeah, Lex is he's waking up. His guard's like, sir, don't try to get up, man. Don't try to get up. You look, I got everything taken care of. You're all stitched up. He's like, well, that wasn't the case earlier this evening, was it? Where the fuck were you? You literally told me to go watch the guy. Like, and then, like, I heard you get stabbed. So,
I
what
ran
do you,
back.
yeah, what do you want? Like, you want me to go back to watch him? I lost him. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, you called me back because you got stabbed. So now I'm here in the hospital. I lost both guys. So now we, for some reason, no longer have cameras in your office. We don't know anything that happened. Somehow we have gotten rid of a lot of things that would be able to help us in this situation. But
Mm-hmm.
don't worry, sir. I have a private team. They're tracking him now.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
was the manager. The
Yeah.
manager. of
Man.
Del Taco.
Yeah, he's saying it's the manager from the bank in Zurich. I recognized him. He must have been stationed at the bank, waiting for someone to open the safe deposit box. Apparently, I'm not the
By the
only one
way, if that
interested in
was,
its contents.
why wouldn't he kill him then?
Well, he
Was he just,
tried, remember?
did he when he went to go open up
Remember?
this?
Yeah, remember he gave him the box, and then when he finally got the cryptograph out, he came in with the garrote, and then Lex hit him and knocked him out with the box.
That was a terrible thing.
And I
That's
mean, he hit him twice, so you think, I mean, I think we assume maybe he was dead, like he just beat his ass and his fucking head cut open, who knows, bled out. But yeah, I didn't really expect him to even be back in this episode. I thought he was done for. But no, he came back just to carve some symbols in his chest.
But that's what I mean. So how did we do that then, Joseph? We went from I have the wire that's about to strangle you. By the way, that's why I didn't think it was the same guy. I thought that guy did die. But with that wire then coming around Lex's neck, so he was trying to kill him, not carve things into his chest. Now he's not going to kill Lex, instead just carve things into his chest, even though Lex is the bad guy.
Well, there's an explanation for this. I get your question because I would think the same thing, but I get it. I can explain it, and I'll make it make sense, dude. All right.
All right, hey, Veritas.
Veritas. But yeah, so the guard's like, no, 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 sir, you don't understand. Like, he was trying to do more than that. Clearly, I mean, looks like he's like sending a message or something. I don't know. Like, look at your chest. And then so Lex looks, and he's now realizing, oh my god, I'm a freak. What is on me? Ugh. So yeah, Lex is disgusted at himself. He's like, first I'm bald, now I'm scarred. My high white blood cell count can't do this. Come on. But yeah, he's after the cryptograph. So I assume try to go find that old man. Let's get cracking. Come on.
By the way, I had a totally different opinion than Joseph on this, and that was Lex saw it, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, you know what I'm talking about."
Yo,
Lex was.
this shit's kind of hard, man.
I thought Lex was more impressed with what it was, and he's. Now we're talking.
I would have, if I was him, I'd be looking at the reflection and be like, what the fuck is on me? What is this? Like, I don't even know what this is. This a kite? Is this a kite on me? I don't know. But yeah,
I would be kind of into it, depending on what it was. I may be into it. And especially if what it means is I'm a part of a prophecy, bad or good, I'm in.
That's true. Okay, I can get behind that. A good
All right,
scar?
everybody.
Dude, that'll turn on the ladies. All right, but yeah, sorry. Let me get quiet here.
Yes.
Okay, let's turn.
Yes, this is gonna be after dark.
Oh my god.
How later? How late are we talking? We're talking 4 a.m. It's got to be at the very least. Somebody's unlocking the door to the town loft. Who can that be? We all know who it is. It's Jimmy the Hero Olsen. He's walking through the door. He's shutting it. He is walking towards the table. He needs to put down his book bag. All of a sudden, Chloe, I won't ask you where you've been or why you stood me up.
While her vibrator's in her hand.
You shut up. You can't say a damn thing. I cannot believe this scene.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of blown away too when she said that. I was like,
What? Liar?
What?
All the time?
Yeah, like, weren't you just like super shitty like the last like 4 episodes? Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now, granted, Chloe doesn't even seem that mad. And also, when we find out what it's for, it's more like, hey, Chloe, what are you doing? But
That's what I'm saying. She had her vibrator in her hand, and she's like, I hope you picked up cheesecake to say sorry.
I'm about to finish.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy says, oh, yeah. Well, the hospital cafeteria isn't known for its dessert list, but I brought you back a brownie. And Chloe then pops up. Well, wait, are you all right? Me? Yeah. No. I'm great. I'm making page 2. Lex is the one who's not doing so great, though. Was there an incident? Well, not unless, tripping and causing multiple stab wounds is an incident, right? But guess what? It turns out that being a part of an ambulance crew where I can now flirt with anybody I want because I'm Jimmy the Hero and I can get the information that I need, I found out and I was able to take the photos. Guess what happened to Lex? Chloe. Guess what happened? I think I'll pass on the gnarly peep show, okay? But Jimmy, there are always other ways I can get my cheesecake. And
She
she
basically
starts,
slides her hand down his fucking crotch, dude.
I was going to say backside, but I guess you have a different version. With her
UK.
now with her now sliding her hand down. Jimmy, guess what? Hey, come on, I'm hyped out about my story. We have been through this, by the way. I know people are like, whoa, she's throwing herself at him. He's turning her down in a way. No, 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 no. Jimmy is excited about the story that he was just able to crack. Jimmy is now getting on page 2. Jimmy is attracted to a woman who is a go getter. He doesn't want somebody that's just looking for that cheesecake and sex.
No,
He wants
cheesecake
a
is sex, dude. That's the code.
he wants a story and sex. He wants an investigation and sex. That is who Jimmy the hero is. But you know what, Chloe? Like, she's not even impressed. Oh, I don't care if Lex was stabbed. Oh, yeah, you cared when he was shot. You saved his life. Now all of a sudden it's not that good? Jesus. Pick a lane, Chloe.
Oh, yeah. Pick a lane. Lowest lane.
All right. With Chloe, though, she is now saying, I thought that Lex had eliminated all of his enemies. Why would somebody attack him? Why wouldn't somebody attack him? Let's start with that.
That's true. I'd attack him. I don't even know him.
Jimmy, he's like, there's my girl. Well, the why isn't as interesting as the how. She
Hmm.
starts looking at the photos. Oh my God, what is this? This is disgusting. Yeah, it's some like freaky symbols. I don't know what it is, but it's not a name. Chloe then is now looking weird. Yeah, I've never seen this before. And Chloe is still getting awkward. Guess what? Sex is off the table. Let's go to the Smallville Hospital.
Dude, it's so funny because, like, I know it stands for Smallville Medical Center, so it always shows the SMC. But in Clark's eyes, he sees that and he goes inside and says, "Stamp my card."
Yeah, he looks at this as the ultimate punch.
Yeah, Chloe calls him, right, and
So
Clark and
Chloe
Chloe.
leaves Jimmy. After Chloe just ran her mouth, she then gets up and says, oh, looks like I need to start doing my job. Psych. I'm going to go talk to Clark.
Yeah, Jimmy, stay here. I'm gonna go to the hospital. Yeah. All right, bye. I'm gonna get my cheesecake. Um. So yeah, Clark meets Chloe at the hospital. Clark's immediately excited, of course, because he gets a punch, but he's like, ugh, you really called me here because Lex got hurt? Oh, wow, cool. They did more than just hurt Lex, Clark,
Oh my,
okay?
okay. Shut up.
Jimmy
I
snapped a photo. Look, that was
I'm
carved
not
onto
listening
Lex's
to this
chest.
from him either. Don't you skip over this either. You're the one that's a Clark fan this season. This crap is exactly what Chloe just did too.
It's his best friend, dude, come on.
Oh yeah, you went inside of his head. Exactly. He then said, "Oh, Lex is hurt. Who the hell cares, Chloe? Why would you call me? Come on." I
It's
was
be-
still holding Lana's hand.
it's because he came back last episode and was like, "Hey man, I want to help Lana. You made her
Totally retarded.
so you better show me."
Clark made it seem like that he didn't care,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Clark
So,
does care.
but
He
like,
does. He's a liar.
but like, he's more mad now after what Lex did last episode,
Which was what?
which was come to the barn unannounced, toss him the pigskin like they're old mates, and yeah,
And Clark
said.
smiled and said, "I missed you." Yeah, I saw that scene too, Joseph.
No, he said, "I hate you, Lex."
They're both liars right now. God, we hate Lex. God, why are we here?
God, why are we here? Oh my
God.
god. Like, I should have just left as soon as I stamped my card, Chloe. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Also, Jimmy already snapped a photo of the symbol. Why'd you have to bring him all the way here to see Lex? Just show him the damn photo, Chloe.
Yeah. So Chloe shows him the blown up photo. It's like, oh yeah, these are symbols. Well, one's for traveler and the other for savior. Weird. And Chloe's like, there's only one group that appointed themselves the savior of the traveler.
Huh.
Can you guess it, Taylor?
The sacrifice of
Veritas.
Charlotte.
Ah, Ben Franklin, daylight savings.
Wait, you don't know this? I just, is this how you always feel?
He's like,
Is-
wow, is this how you always feel?
I would
It's
love to
like,
know it right now, Riley. Thanks.
but yeah, so Chloe's like, but Queen, Teague, Swan, Lionel, I mean, they're all gone. All the members of Veritas are dead. So how could it be them? It's like, well, so who else could know about the Traveler, Chloe? I mean, more importantly, wait, how to control him? Lionel said whoever had the two keys would find a device to control you, Clark. Oh my god. Now, what if Lex was attacked because he has both keys and he used them? You know what? Wait. While you're away, I tracked Lex and the keys to his safety deposit box in Zurich. Well, then we're too late, idiot. He's like, no. As far as I can tell, you're still steering your own ship, okay? All right? We can do something here, which means that whatever was in that box hasn't taken the wheel yet. Okay. Well, maybe it's because Lex doesn't know who you are. That's why nothing has happened yet. But I guess there's only one way to find out. And then Clark, I don't know why this was a good idea. What was he going to do? He said, there's only one way to find out. If he does know who I am, he's going to go walk in the hospital room and be like, hey, Lex, do you know who I am?
Joseph, stop. Clark knew he wasn't there. You know what, Chloe? I'm gonna fucking tell him what's up. Oh, he's gone. Oh, I was gonna give him a real piece today.
Yeah, Lex is gone. He's not in the
Yeah,
room.
he's not in the room anymore. Do you think that they would have both known that? But
And then he's
no.
just like, oh, man.
God. Huh. I guess I gotta go home.
Yeah,
And
so,
that's the end of Chloe and Clark. Let's go to Gotham.
yeah, why? Why do
I'm
they
so
keep
happy
doing
you
this?
came back. I'm so
Why
happy
do
you
they
came
keep
back.
doing? And it's all like in a blue hue now. They trying to make it
Yeah.
more Metropolis now.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze took over.
If they had done this from the get go, they probably could have fooled us, and we would have thought, okay, yeah, it looks like Metropolis. But the other times, it was literally the shot, no special adjustments on the tone, the hue, whatever. I don't get it. Why do they keep using Gotham?
I love that it's Gotham though. I feel
Well,
like I wanted to see it. I've been missing it. I don't know what's going on. The fact that I know that there's blue everywhere, it means Freeze is now taking over.
apparently, this episode takes place in April.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we're not on Clark's birthday yet.
No, he's 21. Apparently,
I thought his birthday's in May. Am I wrong?
look, dude. Continuity is all fucked, all right? It's pissing me off because, yeah, we got confirmation that they're 21 already. But yet, this episode is confirmed to be taking place in April. So, do I kill myself now or later? Damn it, Smallville.
No.
All right. But yes, Gotham. I don't know why we can't just keep using the fucking Metropolis skyline. I don't understand. Is it too much?
I love it. I don't know
Is
why
it-
you're not a fan of it.
Is
I'm
it too
so
much
into-
money? Is it too much money?
No, I just really assumed they were in Gotham right now.
We're 7 seasons in. You're telling me you can just fork out like $100 just to use that same skyline we've used?
And you know what's crazy is that
We go to the
Talk is a
Antique
ver-
Roadshow shop.
it's all because of Veritas.
Veritas. I love it so much. It's the ultimate trump card.
But yes, on to the next scene where we are at a shop that would remind you of the Antique Roadshow, maybe where they would be estimating the value of the items that they were able to steal off the poor old people that they then met at the fairgrounds. That is what usually happens with these folks.
How
And
cool
so-
would it have been if that little shop was actually the what's Constantine's place called? Like his office? Fuck.
Oh man, I can't believe you're telling me. And I was laying in bed and I was watching Justice League Dark today, so
I haven't seen that in a long time.
it's so good even today.
Like the
It
first
is-
one, right? When like Batman
Yeah.
meets them and he's like the humor of the movie.
Yeah, and then Dead Man tries to even take over, and he's like, "Man, he's really strong in the head here."
Oh
And-
yeah, he doesn't even allow him to stay in his body.
And then I do like Constantine, Zatanna's relationship. Zatanna's just so great in it. That's also when we even mentioned we have Felix Faust when he says, no women can talk. I did that for you and for all of men.
God, yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that again soon. Um,
And then it
but yeah.
turns out that Felix had nothing to do with it. He's like, I didn't do anything.
He's like, well, y'all just came in here.
Yeah. Like, and by the way, it's very true.
Yeah, it's like it was your buddy. Yeah. But so the dude from Zurich, the bank, um he's in the car, he pulls up to that antique shop and he sees the old guy there with Lex's cryptograph and he's like, I found it. And then the man on the phone on the other end is like, good, retrieve the cryptograph. Thank you. And hangs up. It's an old fucking turn dial phone. Like what the hell? And so yeah, we have someone who looks like a guard in the shop. Shout out this guy. This is the dude.
By the way,
I-
can we say that the person that he's on the phone with, though, reminded me of what Toby Maguire and Robert Downey Jr. look like in Satan's Alley? And that was the
oh,
commercial before
Tropic
Tropic
Thunder.
Thunder. That's exactly what that man looked like with the phone, and he was even rubbing some beads.
The beads, yeah.
Yes.
Booty sweat. And the way they smile and touch each other's beads.
And MTV's Best Kiss Award, Toby Maguire.
Okay, so little fun fact, all right, about this security guard, I guess, watching the shop with the old man. Do you recognize him?
Let me see. So the security.
I mean,
guard,
you may not. I'm not sure how well you remember, but
I do not. I don't know this guy.
so that guy, as he's like just patrolling and keeping an eye out, that's the dude who played the chief of, I guess, or he's like the captain in the Flash of the police department. He's like a Captain Singh. He's the one who ends up has a husband. He's gay.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. I remember this character quite well.
That guy. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's him, dude.
I'm glad that we were able to point that off. No wonder he obviously, this being in the same universe, got a promotion later on down the road.
Yep. And so yeah, the old man's talking to himself pretty much because he's like, "Oh man, it's magnificent. Don't you want to take a look?" He's like, "No, I'm okay. I don't want to fucking look at your dumb
Yeah,
shit."
it's because every time he's done that, it's usually just him whipping out his dick. And now they finally learned their lesson. No, I'm not going over there, Tom. Seen it once, seen it twice. Cut the crap.
Yeah, dude, I've seen an old man
Don't you want
penis
to come
before.
over here? Come here, pretty girl. Come and see what the
Pretty boy, he's a pretty man, okay?
No, his assistant that's across.
Oh, the other one. Yes, sorry, forgot he's got two. But it wouldn't have been great if he was like, "Yeah, I think this was made by damn it, what's his name? What's Dr. Manhattan's real name, dude? Fuck.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Benjamin Franklin or Thomas Jefferson.
Nah, it's the. Now I was thinking of. I know his name's John, but it's because remember how he had the background of like his dad was a watchmaker and he taught him how to make watches when he was little.
Yeah. So
That's-
he was the one that if you blow heat onto the back, then it appears.
You need heat,
You need heat.
John Voight. I can just hear him in the back of my head right now. You need heat. All right, we need more heat. We need more limes. We need more lemons.
That's what we're on today. This is all relevant.
It really is. But the guy from the bank in Zurich comes in and immediately shoots the assistant lady. He's like, "Yeah, you're dead.
Why did he shoot her?
You're dead." The assistant lady didn't even have a gun, dude. She had like a book. She had
By
a
the
book
way,
in her hand.
it's not even like, oh, he just kicked open the door and started open firing. No, he specifically pointed around.
He's like, "You! I've been looking for you. You're dead." Immediately shoots the other guy too. Which is funny because like he's like running at him while shooting, and then he immediately dies. It's so
He
funny.
does not duck. He does not go for cover. So the police chief in the Flash universe, he's already dead in this world.
Yep.
Um, the old man though is crawling away with his cryptograph. He is not going to be able to let this go. All of a sudden, the bank manager comes over. Here, I don't want this. Get this away. If you want this, take this, please. My life is more important than what Lex has.
He's like the
And
old man in Fifth Element. Aziz, light!
And this man does not want to take it. Instead, he wants to shoot this old man. But before he can, a bullet hole goes through his chest. Lex has been there
Oh.
the whole time. Lex is the greatest.
Yeah, isn't he? Who would have thought he just needed a couple carvings in his chest just to be this accurate with a gun?
He used 4 people as bait. And then he decided to then wait for his back to be turned, and then he put a bullet in his back. So that is the Lex Luthor way. Never look at them in the eye.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, that's it's efficiency. It's efficient. It's efficient. But yeah, he kills him. So the guy from the Zurich Bank is
By the
dead.
way, so that's what I mean.
Officially.
It's like that guy was just nothing. He was just really the bank manager, and he was never supposed to allow this thing to leave the premises.
That's right.
This guy didn't seem that good, though.
Nah, man, he was the best. Clearly.
What do you
No?
mean? Clearly, he lost.
No, but like
The only
the
one he
best.
shot was the assistant. Also, why would he keep Lex alive? That's what would happen. What did you think would occur? What was
Dude.
the point of that?
Dude, we'll get to it, man. All right. I already
You're
told
gonna
you.
defend this?
We're gonna get to that part that you're specifically talking about, how he left him alive. Okay. All right.
Let's
Anyways,
get to the $10 million computers that Lana was able to get at the ISIS office.
God, you know who I don't miss still? Lana. Man, I'm so glad she looks so stupid in that hospital wing in the corner on that chair.
I wish that they would have shown her just like a scene.
No.
Why?
Apparently Clark spends way too much time over there anyways. We don't need more time, okay?
I don't know. He doesn't even mention her this episode. I think they may have had a fight.
God, Lana, why would you talk to me?
I tell
So,
you
yeah.
about my day and nothing.
I actually hate this because, yeah, they're at the ISIS Foundation in Lana's little lab, and every TV has Lex's blown up fucking bloody carving all over. It's like, why is it all over the TVs? We can't just have it on one?
We need it different angles. Let's get different angles.
They're
going.
all the same angle.
I don't know why. What are we really doing here?
We're taking a gander.
And so, with them being confused, though, with this Lex mark and them trying to figure it out, wait, they're carving Kryptonian symbols into Lex's chest.
What's so funny is that they think Lex is kidnapped, but he's not. They're like, the person who did this may have kidnapped Lex. It's like, what? What do you mean?
I don't know where their solving crime skills have gone. I don't know what these two are doing. They seem to both have lost their minds. And the problem is, you think once they get together, then they would be able to solve the case together. That's what these two have always done. This is Daphne. This is Velma. Instead, they're both looking at each other go, I like your shoes. These are not the ladies that I started this out with.
Maybe it's because Lana's in the wheelchair, man. Maybe she's comatose. Maybe it's because
How does
Jimmy's
that
not
affect
here.
Chloe?
Maybe because Jimmy's not here.
Chloe was just thinking about cheesecake.
That was sex, dude. Stop.
That
Maybe
was
that's it.
not-
She's so wound up from not having a release that she cannot think right and solve cases. And
I
Clark,
thought you said she had a
Maybe-
vibrator.
she wasn't finished. She was hoping Jimmy would finish.
No, she had to pay attention to the story.
No, she saw the story and was like, I'm out of here. I got to talk to Clark.
Yeah,
Clark-
exactly.
Clark, I think, hasn't smoked today. So I'm going to blame that.
Wait, you think he hasn't?
No, I don't think he has smoked. Or
He's already
maybe
not acting like himself when they're trying to lie about not caring that Lex is gone. God, Lex is gone. Who the hell cares? Let's keep like trying to find out though, right?
but if he was high, I bet he wouldn't care.
He would care, except you'd be able to actually see his feelings. He's not trying to hide them by a bunch of BS.
Hmm. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Magnifique. Um
Okay. See, you've been
Clark
looking
is
at this symbol. This is how you know he's high. This is how you know he's high, Joe.
Clark's like, oh, the last thing I need is people killing other people in my name. Chloe's like, yeah, that's probably how God felt about the Crusades. Because you're God. Right? Right, Clark?
I hate both of them.
He's like, but why carve symbols into Lex's chest, Chloe? Chloe says, Lex got himself into this, okay? That wasn't your fault, Clark. He's like, yeah, but I let him. Okay.
Clark then says, have you ever seen Ender's Game? And he starts to now throw the scene, aka the picture of Lex's chest, as if it became a 3D image surrounding him. Now Clark is saying, wait, Chloe, right here. He then circles a certain area on Lex's chest. Wait, this third symbol.
It means
Before.
It means sanctuary. You know, actually, Chloe, there's no direct Kryptonian word that translates to church. Sanctuary would be the closest thing. And so,
If you look at it that way, then Savior could be angel or saint. The patron saint of travelers is Saint Christopher. Hand me your phone. I need to call Christopher.
Saint Christopher, dude, you call him right. So yeah, Chloe then looks it up. Here we go. Sprint LG phone, dude. Slide up. Wow.
Whoa.
Upgrade.
Yeah,
Upgrade.
and it shows the map, so she's obviously going to know. There's only one St. Christopher's Cathedral, Clark. I was able to find it on my Sprint phone on this continent, and it's in Montreal.
Yeah, it says it's fucking 1,500 miles away. So
Clark
that's
says
like,
easy.
it's like easy trip. I could totally do that. It's like everything you need at your fingertips. That'll take you where you need to go. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. And it's in Montreal. Montreal, cool. So they're going to Canada?
So Clark didn't know that there was a third symbol there from the start?
I guess he's high, Taylor. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know.
They just were talking about how it said traveler on it.
Well, I'm saying like the third symbol, like he just now noticed, like yeah, like how.
Yeah. So he didn't notice it before.
Right.
Why didn't he notice it before? Is my question to you.
High, maybe. I don't know, man. Or maybe he smoked
screens. He needed to have 30 different angles, 20 screens, in order for him to be like, wait, Clay. What's this right here? It's not even that complicated of a symbol.
Maybe he smoked before ISIS, and then he realized, oh wow, yeah, there it is, right there.
It's not a complicated symbol. It really does look like just a few symbols that are attached to each. He should have known this from the start.
Well, all right, I don't know what you want me to say, dude. Clark's an idiot. He's an idiot. Grade A idiot. All right, so we cut from there. We go back to Lex in the car with the old man.
Can you just let this guy go? Like, he doesn't want to be here anymore.
He's literally been of no help to you whatsoever. Like, he has done nothing to help you with your cryptograph. The old man's like, that man was going to kill me. He was after the cryptograph. Yeah, no shit. Okay?
I'm not surprised, though, considering what I found.
He's like,
Lex, go on. Yeah, tell me, old man.
Yeah,
old
what'd
man
you find,
opens. Every artist leaves his mark. I told you, Antiques Roadshow. It is individual signature, if you like. This piece was designed by renowned German watchmaker, Hitler.
Dietrich Brauer. A watchmaker? Brauer catered to European noble families, making hundreds of timepieces.
So it's not very rare. I'd estimate it's about 5,000 in value.
But then in one day, he just went into seclusion. Rumors swirled that an unknown patron had commissioned him to make not a watch, but a magnificent clock. You know, that tells time? Clock.
They refer to it as the Doomsday Clock, yes.
Oh man, that'd be beautiful. Brower's standard, his masterpiece. His masterpiece, this clock.
So what does the cryptograph have to do with it, asshole?
Can you explain, old man? Only one sketch existed of the clock.
After it disappeared during the Second World War with Hellboy.
I love these connections we're making. The gears on that sketch match this exactly. The clock.
So where's the damn clock? It was lost for decades. Recently it resurfaced as a donation from a wealthy philanthropist.
Oh man, that was good. That was good.
What was his name? I believe the donor's name was Dr. Swan.
Oh, no fucking way. The clock? Dr. Swan? Virgil Swan. Swan promiscuously donated the standard to a church, St. Christopher's Cathedral in Montreal, Quebec. We're going to Canada, eh? To get the clock? Yeah, so going to Canada. Gonna find the clock.
You're staying with me, old man.
Yeah, the old man hates his life now so much. But yeah, Clark is now finally here. Somehow his GPS still works in fucking Canada? Shouldn't his phone not work at this point?
No, it should work. He's just going to be paying a lot of money. I mean, he's going to be charged up the ass if he's using it in a different country right now. But
good thing his mom's a senator, right?
Yeah, never seen her again.
Yeah, she's dead. So
Clark doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. So Clark's in here, walks in very rudely into the church. And let me tell you, this guy...
Yeah, he just swings the door open and it's like, everyone get the fuck out.
Yeah, thank God no one's in here, otherwise I'd kill them. But yeah, he looks into the holy water fountain thing, and he sees automatically there are fucking Kryptonian symbols carved into the bowl under the water. And obviously, he's the only one that can read this shit. So he's like, oh, wow, okay. Cast your eye beneath the surface. All right.
Could it
so
really
then
be that simple?
Could it really be that? Yeah, so he pulls out his cigar pipe, or yeah, his pipe with Charlotte, and lifts up the bowl, and there's another symbol underneath, and then puts it back down, and now we have the fucking Satan. We have Satan's alley.
Ridiculous.
We have Satan's alley behind him.
Joseph, why does it lift this up?
I don't know, and I wish I knew what that symbol underneath meant. So he read that riddle right, and then he looks at it. He looks at the symbols like, "Put me back down." Okay, and then puts the bowl back down.
All right, sorry to interrupt. I just had a real problem with it, only because it didn't do anything. He found out nothing. It doesn't tell him which area to go to inside of the church in order to find the treasure. Instead, it just says, "Can you lift me?"
Yeah.
And Clark says, "Hell yeah, I can."
Yeah, and then underneath it says, "Good job." Great.
And here comes Satan's alley, as you mentioned.
Oh, it looks like you found what you're seeking. Only the one who could can read the inscription. So yeah, this guy has a cane. He looks like a monk. And of course, you look like the only one the ability to follow instructions. He's like, "Who are you?" Takes off the hood. It's a bald guy. Looks very tan. "I'm Edward Teague, the last surviving member of Veritas." What? It's Edward Teague.
Teague.
Yeah, I don't think Clark can figure it out.
Teague.
It's not how Clark's high now, for sure. Teague. Wait.
What?
I knew a Jason Teague.
Can't be the same
Nah,
thing.
can't be the same.
You're
No, can't.
ugly.
Yeah,
Jason's hot.
Jason was beautiful. Jason was beautiful. I'll give him that. He sucked, but he was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so what the hell is this?
So I do want to point out real quick, just because people may know this guy. Apparently, he's famous for Star Trek and like Battlestar fucking or Stargate. Sorry, but yeah, his name's Robert Picardo, playing Edward Teague. He's known as numerous times as the Doctor in Star Trek.
I feel
He
like I remember him.
Yeah, he's literally just known as the Doctor. I guess Call of Duty fans out there, he's known as Shadow Man or Sebastian Kruger or whatever. But yeah, he's in that shit. But apparently, he also was a Mazo in the Justice League animated series. So that's kind of cool. But yeah,
Yeah, okay. So the one where it was an hour-long episode and it essentially was about the Amazo robot finding out that he is a god,
yeah.
floating up into heaven at the very end
Mm-hmm.
because he was destined for bigger and better things, and Lex was like so crushed, like, no, 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 you're gonna be my slave.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now Joseph, thank you for getting that out of the way. Now explain to me one thing. How is he alive?
So apparently that was never explained because I did look that up before this episode. It was just assumed he had like gone missing, like he had just went away.
You
Like
and I assumed he was poisoned. No, no,
I
no. That
know.
was never assumed that he just vanished without a trace. That was never even implied.
You know what? Let me see if I can find the scene because it's the scene where Lionel and Genevieve talk. Lionel,
Yeah. We talked
Genevieve.
about that scene when they're in the library.
Let's see.
And we were insinuating that they worked together in order to kill them, to kill the husband together. Because remember, Lionel said you didn't want to end up like your husband or something along those lines?
Pretty much, yep. That's exactly what happened.
So if that was the case, then Lionel knows. Lionel would have known if this guy was alive or not.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me
Oh,
that he wouldn't?
uh, no, because he clearly devoted himself to our
So
Lord and
what?
Savior Clark Joseph Kent.
Who devoured it? This guy?
Yeah, yeah, he's a
No, 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 no.
devout,
This guy did
devout,
not. Whatever
devout
he was doing
Kryptonian,
was
devout
different.
Kryptonian, dude,
I
a
would
devout
actually even
Kryptonian,
say
bro.
Lionel definitely was more devoted to Clark than this guy.
Mm, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Either way, this shit's stupid. Edward sucks.
I suppose you know what it feels like to be worshipped. Yeah, I was into this episode kinda, and then this kind of happened, and now Clark. I didn't ask to be worshipped. Putting me on some type of pedestal. That was something that Veritas did, not me. And now Clark starts to walk over. All the members of Veritas are dead, right? Lionel Luther wanted you all to himself. He wanted you to be a son. He was obsessed with you, but more than ever, obsessed with your mother. He killed
Mm,
the queens, Swan, banged my wife. I went
well,
into hiding.
I would have
And
banged
I
his wife
left
too.
my I went into hiding and I left my family. Okay? That's what I did, Clark.
Yeah, I hate my son.
Lost my wife, my son. Clark then looks down. I don't know who you are. They all died because of me? No, they died for you. Dude, Jason died trying to kill his parents.
Because of Lana.
He was about to kill Martha and John before the meteor shower then came down and
Yeah,
stopped him.
there's like
So
no way you can retcon the Teagues, bro. There's
you
no
can't
way.
recall it like this.
No, because they were after the stones the whole time. Yes, they were
Yeah.
supposed to safeguard them technically for the traveler, but Genevieve was like, nah, I want that shit to myself. Yo, Jason, since you're not gonna be a lawyer, how about you come and steal these stones with me? Don't be like your loser dad, who's like dead
Who
probably.
I didn't kill. And
Yeah,
just he ran away. And that was that.
yeah. To think he was in a fucking church this whole time. Like,
That's why nobody believed that's where he was, because he was really a big pervert in real life. So everyone's like, there's no way he would be allowed in a church.
wow, dude. Typical stereotype. What do you do with the monastery boys over here or what?
Whoa, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, no,
She was a
not
pervert.
that. Well, yeah, with his family, not with the church.
What?
What do you mean, what?
He's a pervert with his family?
Yeah, I don't have to connect the dots. Law and Order, SVU.
All right. Anyways, yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. This guy sucks.
No, he does because like I want to know how he managed to pull. All I know is that the Edward Teague that we had in that flashback a few episodes ago, he was beautiful. He was a beautiful man. What the fuck happened?
I guess that's what happens when you get a vagina.
Yeah, when you go to the church, dude. When you give up sex, dude. Maybe he's gay. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we can't say this. We can't be assuming these type of things. But also, it would explain leaving your family and just running away where they thought you were dead. It's because you couldn't base who you really were. Gay.
Poor guy, dude.
And he thought he could pray the gay out.
Pray the gay out, dude. Man, Clark's here to tell him, dude, nice try. Nice try, bud.
But guess what? You can't.
I tried! I did my waiting! 12 years of it! Yeah. Yeah.
Come out, Peter!
You going to kill me, Harry?
12 years!
But yeah, so this is now to finally explain why that dude carved into Lex's chest and left him to like just hang there. Clark goes, so your way of protecting me was attacking Lex?
How dare you attack my BFF?
Lex is a non-believer. He cannot be trusted, and his intentions are harmful. Once he reached that box in Zurich, I knew he was too close. So, I had to send a message to make sure that you got it. That was the point. He wanted to send a message to make sure Clark saw it so he could find him.
Why doesn't he write a note?
He didn't know who he was.
Why is he like send him a letter or something? I don't know if you had to go that route. Also, Clark doesn't care, right? He just wanted to travel and go find out exactly what happened to Lex. Obviously, he's still concerned about it too. Why would you do that to Lex? Huh? We took an oath under Swan to protect you. Remember that he's saying all of these things, by the way, because this is also why this character doesn't make sense.
Clark is even like, well, Swan mentioned that there is a way that something can control me. Or sorry, Lionel mentioned there's something that can control me. Yeah, well, Swan kept that all to himself, that piece of shit. But he scattered clues around the world in the hopes that whatever controls...
Hold on. That's already a red flag. So Swan didn't trust you? Yeah, this guy's bad. All right, Clark, we already figured out. Case solved. Leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think he trusted anyone. Like, he scattered clues around the world because he didn't want everything to wind up in the wrong hands.
Why would Clark trust any of these people?
I don't know. If I heard Teague, I would have been like, dude, your whole family sucked. They, like, why your son held shotgun at my dad and mom. And then he got hit with a meteor, so good riddance. Good riddance.
I didn't know he was protecting me, though.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, so he's just saying that, yeah, I don't know where the clues were, but Lex looks like he found them. It's like, so... He's like, Lionel kept your identity hidden, so that is why I couldn't find you.
Joseph, go back. Stop trying to skip a scene. He then says, Lex has gotten too close. He is the villain. Clark then says, why did you hurt my best friend?
Well, this is what I said that earlier. Why'd you carve his chest? And I just told you is because the identity was hidden from him. He couldn't write a letter. He had to send a message.
Joseph, Clark, can we go? Let's touch on two things here. Clark is offended that you hurt Lex. The other is you could have sent a letter. So two things
No, he
are
couldn't
happening
have
there.
sent a letter. He didn't know Clark is the trap. How would he? Who is he going to send the letter to?
What he could definitely guess. I wonder who Lionel is paying attention to the most.
Uh,
He
he
was
did.
staying at the Kents.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He would just visit. Okay, he would just visit.
Topeka was real.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
so this guy truly just waited for Clark to show up at the church.
that's
And that
right.
was the only way that he would ever figure out because he doesn't have any electronics as he is in Satan's Alley. So it was truly just a plan for him to come, even though he had a phone. And that phone, he would then be making phone calls. But no. He wasn't in touch with anything. He was just waiting for Clark to come to the church. Okay.
That's right. You got it right. Thank you, Veritas. So I love this part because he's like, "Trust me, son. You got to believe how truly evil Lex is. I know who Lex is. I know what he's done. Then I'm confused. Why? Why is he alive? Why? What? Why didn't you take care of him before? I wouldn't have even had to have carved his chest.
I know his favorite color.
Yeah. Did you know he's bald?
Also, we've had sex with the same woman.
Yes. Except I can give Brill babies. He can't.
Also,
But yes.
I've been in his head.
So then now Edward is offended because he's like, we have sacrificed everything for you. You piece of shit. Years of our lives, our families. Okay, no. Your family was shitty. I think the only cool family were the Queens, and they died real early. So, yeah. The Luthers suck.
Okay. This guy knew that. Okay.
We
So
did it
this-
all for you, Clark. You don't want to fulfill your destiny. You don't even want to save yourself. Good Lord. All right, time for Plan B.
And he whips out the tiniest kryptonite rock anyone has ever seen. I'm talking, this is the size of a quarter.
It's like
And it's
that.
at the top of his cane. It's no bigger than a quarter. And Clark immediately just falls to the ground. And let's go back to American Gangster here. This is pure, right? And that is why Clark is acting this way, because this thing is so tiny. And we've had to see it where Clark needs the rock on his chest in order for him to then not be able to move. Shout out Van. With this guy has a quarter size in his cane, and Clark.
Well, what if the whole cane inside is kryptonite, but yet only the top part shows?
That doesn't mean anything to me because it means that it's not glowing or affecting him.
Well, once it's open, it then activates.
What? Just at the tip?
No, the whole thing. But like,
But like
One
it
is-
can
one
only
is-
shoot from the tip.
yeah, it's like a red rocket, you know?
Clark is looking up at this thing. Joseph, it's not even, like as big as like the end of this guy's thumb.
Yeah, I know. People want you as their savior, but you can't be as naive as you are. For every beacon of light in the universe.
The world, so I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, what? Like, you didn't kill that bald white bitch? Yeah, you're not who I thought you were. We're gonna kill you now.
That was quick. It's just a quick turn.
He
there,
didn't
I
even
guess.
give him a chance.
By
Like,
the way, you dedicated your life to the church, to finding Clark, and this is what you do?
yeah, Lex cannot have the chance to control you, no matter the cost. So he then
you.
Clark passes out from the quarter-sized kryptonite.
Clark's dead.
No, he's gonna die soon. We'll get to that part.
What? Look how big that is. Clark is out.
Yeah, he's knocked out, dude. That's what'll do it. That's what'll do it.
The guy didn't even knock him out. Clark really is just like, oh, God, why is it so
No,
bad?
get away from me! Ah, stop it!
Look,
No!
I'm coming!
So we go back to the jumbo jet, Lex Luthor. He's taking Vyvanse for his
This is not a good sign. We know what happens when you take the Vyvanse in this show.
He needs focus. He needs extreme focus. But yeah, no, he takes his Vyvanse. He's on the plane, and yeah, so he looks like he's having a hard time trying to bear through this
He's
pain.
torturing this watchmaker guy. This guy is just now being tortured.
We land in 3 hours, old man. I hope that gives you enough time.
But
Dude,
I've told you everything I know. Please.
I've taken this cryptograph apart piece by piece, Mr. Luther. I
And
can't do it.
You practically abducted me. What have you gotten me into?
Those guards are dead. I was almost killed. I told you everything that I know.
It's better you don't concern yourself with. Let the Vyvanse kick in. Come
Yeah. He's like, yeah, just don't concern yourself with that, all right? I'm just trying to focus really hard right now.
on. You have put my life in danger. What are you talking about?
I have a right to know what is the truth. Considering there's a decent chance that you're going to kill me before I even get off this plane, I deserve to know. Like, why should I even help you?
Come on, tell me.
If you remember right, I saved your life back there, Doctor. Please shut up.
That was
My
because
check.
you still needed me. You shut the fuck up.
And I think you are still needing me now,
So now I do not talk.
I don't talk, no. Mr. Luther, in antiquities, Antique Roadshow, provenance is everything, okay? The history of an object, the reason why it was made.
I'm sorry I said it was 5,000. I could maybe get 7.
Look, okay. Remember when I said the clock? Brower's clock? There was a rumor that Brower was commissioned to make the clock, right? Yes, the clock. By a secret society of wealthy patrons.
You wouldn't know anything about that now, would you? Huh? Mr. Luther?
And
Lex then
like,
starts to smile.
he's like, fuck yeah, I do. My father was one of them. I killed him. Yeah, what's up? I killed him. Any more questions?
My father was fixated. Everything he did, every act he made, is all aimed at one goal. What are you talking about? Finding the truth no matter what the cost.
This is not helping me whatsoever, Mr. Luther.
My father's obsession made me an orphan long before he died. I want to be loved. I cannot help you with this.
I give up. I give up.
So that is hilarious with this fucking guy. I love this guy. May be nominated top 10.
Honestly, I could get behind this guy being top 10 for
this
sure.
This guy's in it.
What is this even his name? What is this fucking old guy's name?
Stop. He's the clockmaker.
Oh, Brower's clock. His name is Milosh. Milish? Milosh?
It's Milosh. Or
Milosh.
Or me. No, it's Milos.
Milos.
Yes.
Milos.
It's Milos.
The examiner.
No, he's the clockmaker. Or we call him Mr. Antique Roadshow.
Oh, that's good. Mr. Antique Roadshow, yes. Yes, and so basically, Lex is just going on about some daddy issues that he's obviously just spilling out. And
The
this guy's...
cryptograph is going to prove my father loved me.
Yeah, it's gonna give me the answer on why he didn't love me. Okay?
Mr. Luther, I think you're crazy. But
Yeah.
But okay.
He's like, all right, I'm not gonna talk to him anymore. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. I'm done. I'll just put it back together. I'll put it back together. Sorry, I'm just gonna put it back together. So yeah, we get away from the jet, and then we go back to Chloe at the ISIS Foundation. She's on the phone on her Dell laptop. So the Luther Corp jet just left Smallville for Montreal. So whatever you can find up there, Clark, I suggest you find it fast. Left a message. She immediately closes the laptop because Jimmy's here. And God forbid Jimmy find out anything about Clark, dude.
She slams it so fast. It's actually ridiculous that Jimmy does not even question it. I would immediately be like, hey, open your laptop. You want this relationship to work? What are you doing? What were you looking at? Huh? Was it born? Huh? Maybe we can look at it together. What's the big deal? You're
Is
not
this
gonna
what you
believe
do when I'm gone?
Cool. Me too. Me too. But Chloe, you're not gonna believe what I found. Um, I take it you're over the whole sleep thing? Okay, that's one. All
Yeah, all
right.
right, Chloe. One.
I'll let that one slide right now. But symbols, like the one hacked into Lex, have been appearing around Smallville for years. Did you know this, Chloe?
On cave walls! Burned in barn doors! Even
Okay, hold on.
drawn in the fields like
Hold
crop
on.
circles.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The last two things happened at the Kent house.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he have seen an article written by Chloe Sullivan from the Torch, or maybe even not the Torch, because obviously she would not report on her friend that way, but we would still see articles where Chloe was probably in the shot. Chloe wrote something. Also, they happened at the Kent farm.
True. But I bet Lex would have taken down those articles, to be honest. And
Who?
Lionel. Lex and Lionel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Veritas. They made everything go away.
Veritas.
Veritas can explain it away. Wow. So Jimmy, being the great investigative reporter that he is, he was able to find it. Chloe said, I had no idea. It's incredible. No, Jimmy, it's not, okay? It's not even that big of a deal. Crop circles happen all the time in England. Well, hey, the jury's still out. I mean, those crop circles, what if they made by aliens, right? People have been playing with the Kawachi campaigns for years, Jimmy. Just trying to get on the 6 o'clock news. Okay, grow up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get a competition in the story department, suddenly you're all scuffy on me, huh? It's not that, Jimmy. It's just that I don't think Smallville's destined to be the next Stonehenge, idiot. Okay, even if it turns out that, like, it's nothing, come on. It's an exact match on Lex's chest. Come on, look at this drawing. Look at this drawing. Yeah, I've seen this before. It just looks like some guy in a doorway to me. All right, but it's not. Because according to the #1 website of primitive pictography, guess what they say, Chloe? Guess what they say? It's actually a human sacrifice.
And
Chloe then
Chloe's.
says, I had no idea.
She's like, oh my god. Wait. You might be onto something. Wait, I've never even heard of this. And then as we see that picture, we then now go to Clark back at the church with Edward Teague. He's on some crazy stone tablet carved with Kryptonian symbols. It's
This is where
glowing
he puts
green.
the little boys.
Yes. 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 He had Jason here at one point.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Jason wanted it.
Maybe? I don't know. So yeah, Clark's
By
like,
the way,
why?
this guy had this ready to go. He was never a good fucking person.
I don't think he was gonna. I don't think he was gonna let Clark leave. Whether
Clark,
like,
here's your bed. Lay here.
yeah, I got a good bunk in the back. I got a good bunk in the back. You need to sleep over? Yeah. He's like, why are you doing this? I thought you were supposed to protect me, man. Come on, because it's my duty. All right. You let the secret of Veritas fall into the wrong hands. It's not even in Galex's hands yet. It's not.
That's what I mean. That this guy I thought was maybe having some type of somebody watching at all times to be able to relay information back to him. This guy knows nothing. This guy just is like, you left Lex alive. Now I get to kill you.
Yeah. This is another way. This is the only way I can make sure no one controls you. It's like, it won't happen, man. I can stop it. What are you talking about? I can literally break necks with my finger.
Okay, and I do want to point out this guy's quarter cane top here. That's the kryptonite. It's a quarter size piece of kryptonite.
Right.
It's 5 feet away from Clark.
No, it's right next to him, dude. Don't even.
Okay. All right. It's more than a foot, right?
I mean, I'd say like
It's a
half
foot.
a foot. Half a foot.
Okay. But it's the size of a quarter.
No,
right?
it don't matter. Yeah, it's still side of a quarter. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. Clark is in pain. Clark is in pain looking at this like, why is it so strong?
He's strapped to the fucking tablet. And he's like, and yeah, so Edward starts pulling out looks like some ritualistic stuff, all right? Satanic killings type
Whips.
of, yeah, Morgan Edge stuff.
He puts a ball in Clark's mouth right now.
Yeah. He's like, before your race were a people of science, they were warriors.
Okay, how do you know this?
Yeah, where'd you get that information from? This ceremony was a sign of respect. For the mightiest of their enemies. What?
What's with the cup?
Yeah,
What are you
wait.
drinking out
They're
of that?
gonna stab them and drink their blood? Is that what Kryptonians didn't do that? All right, where'd you get your information, Edward Teague?
You don't
I
know, you don't know anything. You're dumb.
Yeah, dude, you're a phony, bro. You don't know anything about my race, for real.
I was Swan's disciple. He taught me everything. Clark then says, then he must have taught you that I was good, that I'm not a threat. He wouldn't want you to kill me. Remember, you're his disciple. Swan was an idealist. He was an idiot. I knew it all. He didn't have to teach me anything. Dude, what? He just went back on like everything you just said. You
It makes no sense. He's such an asshole. He's like, no, he was an idealist. For every passage Swan quoted of the traveler coming to save Earth, nah, there was another interpretation that cast you as our destroyer. Yeah, that's right. We interpreted it different ways. We don't know what's true.
If Lex takes control of you, that's exactly what will happen. Why didn't you just kill Lex? Why didn't you kill Lex?
I love that Clark's really just like, you don't know anything about Krypton. Everything you're saying is fucking trash.
Oh, yeah? Something your father didn't know that I have? Look at this lemonade I've made.
Yeah, your father couldn't have foreseen this one.
Have you ever seen Goosebumps ooze?
Yeah. You ever seen Nickelodeon Slime? He had high hopes for you on this planet. Look at all this goo I'm going to spill on this tablet. But your father understood the risk of setting a god among men.
Okay, so Clark is dead.
Yeah.
Because the 1/4 size piece is making him crippled. So this guy now is pouring kryptonite ooze into this tablet where now the symbols start glowing green. It's almost like this guy was just wanting to do this from the start and he was just waiting. But this man then coming up right above Clark with a knife. I pray that you find peace.
Yeah, he's like, your father couldn't have bear to see his son's death, so he left it up to us. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I know it. I know it. We all know it. But yeah, I pray you find peace in this act of selflessness. Okay, Edward Teague is a fucking moron. This might be like top 10 worst for sure.
And he carves Clark's symbol into his chest. And Clark then passes out. I'm assuming he's...
What is the fucking point of carving that symbol into his chest? Because his dad did it one time?
It was a religious fanatic. It's his family symbol. So he had to just... I thought you were going to protect the traveler, so your whole thing was just, oh, I can't wait to kill that traveler. Your whole life, you dedicated it all to this.
I wish Clark would have looked at his chest and be like, yeah, my dad did this to me like years ago. This shit doesn't even hurt, man. Try harder.
Yeah, I was 16. He threw me on the ceiling and burned it into me.
Yeah. Back when the ship was my enemy.
That was the real villain, yes. With this, though, Joseph, what is this guy's plan?
There's no plan. I think he just went delusional. I think he honestly just went crazy.
He blacked out?
I think he went crazy in the church, dude. I think he just lost his mind. Low-key.
Are we supposed to think then that piece of kryptonite made him bad, right? He had it around him too long?
I could buy that. Yeah, absolutely.
So then
he walked with it.
We're supposed to believe that maybe his mind then snapped. And maybe this was a trigger for it was because that was pure kryptonite. It's the only reason why a 1/4 size can do the damage that it's done with not only changing our hero Teague, but also Clark, making him crippled.
Yeah. No, I can buy it. Like, he went crazy off the kryptonite, dude. Lost in the sauce, as one could say.
All right. Well, now let's go to the tomb that Lex is going to have to open in order to get the treasure.
Yeah, this is probably like the coolest part. So yeah, Secret Lives of Charlotte scene coming up. we got Lex showing up to the church. He's in a whole different room, and he's looking at the clock. Brower's clock.
It's Brower's clock here. And then Lex says, "Why are these two capitalized?" It's the name.
So he happens to open like the side mechanism of the clock, and then he opens his cryptograph. He's like, "Oh shit, this actually looks like it matches up." Okay. Well, then he puts it against and attaches it to the clock. It then starts winding itself, and it then matches up the symbols.
He puts the piece of pipe, symbols. And then he starts to turn it, and it's starting to turn the whole clock.
Yes, and now the mechanism is now unlocking something within Brower's clock. And when we're hearing a little jingle coming from the clock now. And then we just saw something rotate and shiny as we're going through the clock, and then we go back to Lex looking directly into the time dial. And he's hearing the tune. And I think it's called like Loch Lomond or something like that. I saw in the fun facts, but he clearly is like either mesmerized by it. What do you think here? Like mesmerized?
He recognized it.
Recognizes it? Okay.
It's because this is what Lionel always played to him as a child.
Dude,
in order for him to be able to remember, this was Lex's destiny from the start. Everybody knew. Lex is now looking at the clock. The clock then starts to move.
Also, why two? What is this? It's supposed to be like
It's
1:55.
Yeah.
Well, it winds to 1:55. So why? Like why?
1:55. Do you not know what 1:55 means?
No.
Veritas.
Oh shit! Fucking got me, dude. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so the little sky dial thing above the clock starts to wind over and over, and then winds back in reverse. We get a gold plate, and then we get a nice little, obviously the Superman Kryptonian crest, but it has a weird white symbol on it, and it's just
it looks
a black
like a
piece
of chocolate, like with the white little drippings on it.
It looks like you put it in a game or something. I don't know. It looks like you play a game with it.
You know what it is, Joseph? It's a vanishing cabinet.
Oh, God. No, it's Brower's clock, dude. Okay? Antique Roadshow, he knew what he was talking about.
Antique Roadshow. I wish that he would have just been able to give some type of value behind it. That would have been fantastic.
No, too easy. So then Lex grabs it, takes out the clock. He now has it. Edward Teague is now behind him. And he's like, well. So strange to see you without those Warrior Angel figurines, you nerd.
Without your dolls.
Yeah. Clutched in your little hands. And he immediately recognized, like, Mr. Teague. What the hell?
What are you doing?
Alive and well. No thanks to your father. What? But did you not run away? I'm confused.
Maybe Lionel banished him to the church.
Yeah, you stay your ass here, or I kill you. Yeah, stay where you like. You seem to love all these boys here. But yeah. So Lex is like, seems we all have a score to settle with him. Yeah, well, I heard you fucking killed him already, so I don't know why you just said that. Anyways, I'm just sorry to see that you've inherited your father's obsession. Obsession? Do you not recall you're the one who did this to me? Look at my chest.
Me. Look at my chest. This is disgusting, but kind of cool. I kind of like it. But yeah, still, you did this.
Edward goes, the prophecies state that the traveler would have a powerful adversary. I could never have foreseen that it would be little Alexander.
You were such a pussy.
Still are. The traveler's identity is no longer relevant. Yeah, it is, Dick. It is everything to me, all right? Daddy loved him more.
Tell me who he is. Did he have hair?
Yeah, I need to know. If he had hair. I've sacrificed too much. Yeah, fucking right. You haven't done anything, dude. Your sacrifice has just begun, Lex. The world can exist.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
No, Roy, you can't! So yeah.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
The fact is that Lex really pulls out a gun and gets stopped by his fucking cane, bro. Edward swings his cane and immediately knocks Lex's gun out of his hand. And now they're tussling. They're tussling out here. And now he has like a candlestick and they're fighting. And so now all of a sudden Chloe's here.
Has Edward Teague been training the whole time? Is that what
I fucking hope so. I thought he'd just be diddling little boys, dude, but apparently he's been fighting them too. Maybe that's what he's been doing. They all thought he was a pervert, but really, he just wanted the strongest boys to do his underground cathedral fight club.
Because he knew that Lex is only as strong as a 5th grader.
Right.
So that's all he had to test himself against.
Yes. We're getting
Lex
down to something.
Lex should be able to immediately win this. Clark should have easily taken care of this, but no, he's still dead on that platform over there.
Yeah, so Chloe shows up and is like, okay, Clark's dead.
By the way, why wouldn't Teague tell Lex? You're trying to tell me Lex doesn't find out till the very last episode? Really?
What?
He doesn't find out till the last episode that Clark is the Traveler?
Oh, dude, don't worry about shit like that, all right, man?
How am I
You
not
don't
supposed to
know
worry
when
about
he's
it?
going to
Why
find
wouldn't
out.
we tell him right now?
Why would you need to?
If I'm Teague, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, so who cares? He doesn't want to give Lex the satisfaction, dude.
Okay, all right. Okay. This is just still taking shots. All right, I can do
Yeah,
that.
fuck Lex, dude. Little Alexander, little pussy warrior angel. Yeah, fucking fuck him, dude. Sorry. I got angry for a second.
Yeah, your T came out.
My Edward Teague came out, dude. Bald, sorry. So yeah, Chloe
Just hanging
smashes the tablet, and all the kryptonite juice comes back down into the.
She finds Clark in that torture chamber that T has.
Yep, and he automatically heals. I don't know how, but anyways.
What do you mean? The son's there. The son of Christ.
Oh. He's like, oh, Chloe, how did you like Oliver's jet? Don't even worry about it, you know? Pays to be.
I'm worried. I want better answers here. Also,
benefit of being a hero hag.
Why wouldn't Oliver come?
He doesn't care about Clark. We've decided this already. Okay? So yeah, the Battle of the Balds are going on right now. We got Lex and Teague going at it. Clark shows up as Lex is about to stab Edward. Clark speed runs over there, smacks the shit out of that weapon into the clock. It immediately breaks. They get knocked down. Edward manages to see that Clark was the one that obviously stopped the fight. And Lex is like, what the fuck just happened? And so then Clark speed runs away, and Lex is like, who was that? Edward's like, it doesn't even matter. It was the Traveler, wasn't it?
That was an original Bashar. How could you, Clark? How fucking could you?
That was Brower's Clark! But yeah, then the actual staff of this church show up and are like, what is happening? And so...
Where have they been the whole time? When Clark's screaming in pain? Or they just like...
Edward. Just doing his usual back there. But yeah, Lex finds his little Kryptonian piece thing from the clock. And they're obviously, everyone else is confused. But Lex is like, all right, I'm getting out of here. All right, I hate this place. So we're back on the jet. Lex is with his guard. The guard's like, I assume Milos is safely back on U.S. soil? And the guard's like, yeah, I put him on the first commercial flight back there. I take it we won't be needing him in Scotland?
Not if you did your homework. Go get that little bastard back here. I need him again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The library only had one book on St. Kilda, but I think you'll be pleased. Okay? Mind if I ask what's so compelling about a small island off the west coast of Scotland? It's the clock. God damn it. The clock is the talk of the town, Taylor. It's unreal.
It played a melody from an old Scottish song, Burks of St. Kilda. When I was learning to play the piano, my father made me play it over and over. Burks mean birches. Well,
Bitches?
there might be birches here. The island's a bird sanctuary now. According to the literature, of course. I know how to read. There was a small town built up on a castle until some wealthy American bought that castle, hauled it back to the U.S. brick by brick.
Brick by brick. And yep, it is the Luther Mansion, the one we see in Smallville all the time. And so, yeah, my father brought that castle to Smallville stone by stone, but he obviously never found what he was looking for. Huh!
That seems kind of not true for what.
Dude, he said that shit in the pilot, bro.
All I know is that I feel like Lionel would have been able to find it if he's taken it brick by brick. Lex saying he didn't find what he was looking for. Lionel just completely stopped then, and he allowed you to live in the mansion and not him?
I mean, yeah, he gave up,
If
dude.
it was something secret Veritas all the way, why did he want Lex to be a part of it? He didn't. He hated Lex. That would then go through Lex's whole theory then. He made you learn that song over and over again because he didn't care?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that mean that he was choosing you?
Yeah.
So that would mean he does care. And your job was to also help take part with the Traveler.
No.
But instead, that's not what I'm supposed to interpret, even though why else would he teach you the damn song?
Right.
You're not helping at all.
Look, all I gotta say, Veritas.
We're going home.
Yeah, fuck Scotland, we're going home. So we're at the Talon now. At the apartment. Chloe's apartment. And shows up, it's date night, dude. Jimmy just set up date night. It's like, oh my god, I was only gone for 24 hours. Remind me to stay away a week next time.
Thank you. I'm glad that we just decided to allow that for way too long there.
And then Jimmy said,
nope. As we were going on with. So with Chloe now arriving, and I was only gone for 24 hours. Remind me to stay away for a week.
I said that already.
I wonder what I'll come back to. You, naked? Maybe a little bit of James on the table. Well, I'm actually kind of sort of a celebrity myself. Jimmy is so smiley as he's now finishing those candles. Now he's opening up a bottle of the finest champagne. I love it. Can you say Corbel? With him opening up this Corbel bottle. He is now telling Chloe how excited he is because guess what? Jimmy, he's going to be the primary factoid on the story. That's fantastic, Jimmy. How? You said the symbols in the Kawachi caves are old news, but I kept digging anyways. Something that you're not doing anymore. And it turns out there's more to the story because you don't look up anything anymore, Chloe, and you're lazy. You only care about Clark. But apparently Lex is pretty taken back by this stuff too. I mean, he does have a symbol in his chest, so it doesn't really surprise me. Okay, well, tell me exactly what the article's about, Jimmy, huh? Tell me. Well, it's very Joseph Campbell-like, big dicks. Cheers. See, most of the stories on the cave walls are all about good versus evil. They tell of Naman, the savior of the people, warring against Sagith, the bringer of darkness. Chloe then says, yeah, that sounds familiar. I know that story, okay? I think Clark wrote a paper about it. By the way, I just wanted to mention Clark. Now, Jimmy then says, well, in the beginning, Naman and Sagith each had their own distinct symbol. And now he is showing the two-headed, a dragon, demon thing that we have seen before in order to show that they are destined to be rivals, destined to be villains. Well, then why does this look like a combination of the two, though, Jimmy, with the symbol you just showed me? Well, I was wondering that myself. So I called a professor I met you who specializes in hieroglyphics. And for some reason, you guys couldn't figure out crap. So I was able to figure out everything. The symbol of good versus evil is common and primitive. It embodies the push, the pull of the two sides, the yin and the yang, the hero anti-hero conflict. Exactly, Chloe. There you go. But this is what this particular image portrays the resolution of that conflict. They become one. Remind me how you resolve a conflict that exists since the beginning of mankind. Well, in the Kawachi legend, the hero's journey ends in a final battle. Chloe says, battle, you say? So according to the professor, who's supposed to win? Jimmy then shrugs his shoulders. He says, I don't care. Starts undoing his pants.
All right, date night. Yeah, shout out to Sagith, man. Jeremiah Bullfrog, Joseph Willowbrook, Kyla Willowbrook. Man. Kawachi Cave, Season 2, 3.
He should have just chosen Kyla. I think everyone needs to choose Kyla at all times.
She's dead.
No, she's not. She's always with us.
No, she's dead.
Whenever I see the full moon, I think of her. In here, this is who I am.
Oh my god. So anyways, we go to the Clark barn next day. Chloe's showing Clark. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Clark, but the writing is literally on the wall. They would
know all this. I'm so angry.
And then Clark's like, you're buying into this whole shit again, Chloe? What the hell? Naman Sagith mythology? Oh my god. We've been through that. Kyla's dead. After seeing you strapped down like a human sacrifice, yeah, I'm going to believe the mythology. It wasn't a myth that a man tried to kill me, Chloe, okay? And thanks to you saving him, that man is still out there for some reason. It's like, yeah, well, when Teague was performing the ritual, I realized that on some twisted level, he was kind of right. He actually thought he was doing the right thing. What?
What? Dude, that guy was pure evil. That guy was not a good person. He wanted to, if anything, just spill your blood because he enjoys torturing people. This wasn't anything else. He had that thing ready to go.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you said, he was just going to make up an excuse. You came to the church without a collared shirt. He would have came up with something.
And Chloe just sits here and argues with him, basically like, you can't just let Lex walk away. Like, yeah, but he kind of reminded me how dangerous it is that, like, I have these powers, you know? And, like, someone could control me. And that's bad. So don't let Lex walk away. It's not about Lex, Chloe. I x-rayed him. He didn't even have anything on him. Yeah, he picked it up after you left.
Did you look at anything around the area? No. Why wouldn't Clark even think like, hey, what's with that clock? What's Lex even doing here? No. Instead, Clark says, I don't care. Just two bald guys fighting.
What do you want me to do, Chloe? Kill him? Maybe?
Lex will not hesitate to destroy you, okay, Clark? Given the chance, he'll do it.
I just be turning into him, like, into him myself. Whether you like being on the pedestal or not, you were put into this position.
Clark, you killed so many people.
Someday you're gonna have to play God, Clark, okay? Just letting you know. One less bald man in the world, it won't hurt.
You've killed so many people. Why do you want to kill Lex? Because I love Lex.
Yeah, and Lana wouldn't want that. Think about Lana, Chloe. Speaking of, I gotta go see her. So
she called me. She's learning how to use numbers.
She calls him and just like Oh man. Alright, we go to the Luther Mansion for our final scene. They are excavating this entire mansion, bro. Lex has so many people here. He's telling his guard, God, Nothing in 20 hours? All these people? Get more people. Extend the shifts. He's like, all right away, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And so then Lex gets the idea of obviously playing the piano. He's playing that song. And he clicks a little bit where he starts reciting, I guess, is it the lyrics or the poem, whatever it is, on the shores of St. Kilda, the bergs sway in the wind, from the left to the right again. Wait, you said the castle was on the west coast of St. Kilda, correct? Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Facing west? No, sir, the castle itself faced south. So then, if I'm facing south, then that means to see the shore, I turn right. Above the heart of home shines the North Star.
Everybody get out! It's about to get dirty.
Of course. Lex is rock hard right now, dude.
Okay.
Everyone,
hold on, Joseph. This is a riddle left by Lionel, right?
it's the fucking song. I don't know.
So Lionel didn't know it. He just wanted to teach Lex.
I don't know, dude. The only thing I do know is that Veritas. That's all I know. But yeah, Lex looks at the fireplace because I guess obviously he solved the riddle where he has to turn right to look at the shore. That is the fireplace. We see the symbol, the same one on the Kryptonian piece of chocolate. He holds it up. He then starts to shave away like the rock in there, whatever it's used. But then he uses something else to break it. He breaks it, and then he comes out with a sack. A nice brown sack. And he takes out a very dark midnight purple ball.
Yeah, okay, so
or
the
a sphere.
And the bag look medieval. This sphere looks alien technology so far advanced. It's such a nice purple looking thing. It's kind of cool.
It is very cool, actually. And it looks like, it has obviously an empty piece.
And Lex says, could it really be that simple?
Secret Lives of Charlotte. And so, yes, he puts the piece into it. It immediately locks in. And then it starts to glow blue. Everything goes dark. The ball or the orb starts to float. It then creates a whole glyph, a little holographic projection of the world. It's basically a globe.
If you've ever seen Titan AE, this is the ring that Lex has now found, and he has twisted it in order for it to then show
in his hand
exactly where it is. Yes, dude, Titan AE.
If they made that live action, I would come.
Yeah, but make sure you make it more R.
Yeah, and I want the girl to be hot.
What are you talking about? She was hot.
No, like, make sure she's hot. I don't know, dude. You know they'll try to fucking pull something, bro.
You can't pull anything because she's not even revealing a lot of skin in that movie. No, she could be completely covered up. She just better have those, those purple bangs. Oh. Dude, rock hard when I was 9. Rock hard.
Dude. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't even know what rock hard means, but I'm it right now.
Yeah. Also, that was such a good movie.
Dude, I might watch it tonight, bro.
I would.
No, I will.
No. I would too, but I can't. I'm probably gonna do another Christmas one.
Dude. Anyways, yeah. So we're looking at the globe here, and it actually points to basically the fucking Arctic, up north.
And that's where you'll find the Titan.
And that's where you find the Titan. But yeah. It shows, and Lex looks so happy. He looks so excited. He's like, oh my god, I found it. And so it shows a red dot in the Arctic. I am already assuming that's Clark's fortress, dude. It's leading him to the fortress. And he's fucked. Clark's fucked.
No, Jarrell should warn him now, so it's going to be easy.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, Jarrell should know that when this thing has been activated, it's now able to track down where the fortress is. That's easy. Or Jarrell should have been able to say something about it from the start, right? He would have known. This is
Yeah, right.
Kryptonian technology, right?
Right. Yeah, credits roll. Clark's fucked. We got finale next week. Man, what a quest we went on, dude. Fuck, man. I'm exhausted, dude. Secret Lives of Charlotte.
Yeah, I still don't know if we're able to. So is that where the ship is then? He's going to Antarctica? Because it's going to be just another clue and another clue.
Yeah,
That's all it'll ever
lemons.
be.
Need more heat, need more lemons. I don't know, man, but next week is literally called Arctic, the
You know what, though?
finale of season 7.
Lex has got the map.
He's got the bloody map. But yeah, we did it, y'all. We did it. We're almost done. We get our finale next week, and then we get our awards. Again, thank you for listening to the Somebody Save Me podcast.
5 stars for the 5 clues for the 5 QUEST.
Yeah. Two Nerdy Idiots did it again. Make sure to submit those nominations. You got 2 fucking weeks. But thank you again for listening. We'll be back next week.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Yeah.